The first card you have your past is the Empress. Yeah, so look at this. This is what we're all doing. We're all sitting around. And so, yeah, sitting at home, nurturing yourself. Hopefully you're nurturing yourself. Everyone's kind of there. And also just trying to settle your mind, Everyone's kind of doing a little bit of that. They're all adjusting. So I think you're getting a few kind of ups and downs, or you're going through a few emotional ups and downs. But I think generally things were quite settled. But then, you're up, and then there were times when your heart was dropping, because I'm just looking at this heart down on the ground next to her. So it's like, oh, my heart's just dropping. But then I'm okay. I take care of myself. So ups and downs like that. And I think they're going to keep on going up and down a bit as everyone kind of moves through this thing. And yeah, lots of reflection, lots of self-reflection. I think you've been through a lot, and I think you're looking back over things as well, or this is what you were doing. Because the Empress has been through a lot, and she's been through a lot of pain, and that's how she's where she is as the Empress. So, I think you tried, I think this is a process of you really being a little bit more introspective and looking really deeply into yourself. You were starting, I think, but then I'm getting this feeling of, oh, I'll go so deep and then I can't. I have to bounce back again and distract myself. And of course, at the moment, we don't have all that much to distract ourselves with. But, you couldn't go that far. You had to come back again. So that's what I'm seeing. But I think you're going to start to go a lot more deeper. I think under normal circumstances, you would have gone a bit more deeper than you are now, because there's so much else going on. But it's kind of the start of things to come, I think. You're going to start to delve a lot more deeper inside yourself. Okay, so this Empress also, the Empress is all about kindness and thoughtfulness. She's caring. She's a mother. So I'm seeing a little bit of kindness. This is about something that's coming to you. It hasn't happened yet. And someone's thinking about this, I think, right now. So, yeah, lots of kindness. There's a surprise there. Yeah, I'm getting a surprise. So I think someone might come in and they might offer you some kind of help. But there's more than that that's on their mind. It's like, oh, I want to help them, but maybe I'll start to talk to them if I help them. Maybe I'll start to talk to them a bit more, and then they might get interested in me. So this is a love connection, or it's someone who wants a love connection with you, I should say. So it's kind of like, it's not, it sounds manipulative, I know, and to an Aries, you hate that kind of thing. Anyone that's manipulative, out in the rubbish bin, no more. It's not like that. It's like they really do care for you. They really do want to talk to you, and they do want to help you as well. It's like a kind offer. It's kind of like, oh, can I do this? Can I bring you something? It's that kind of thing. Very surprising. So I think this is someone who you used to know, and you're kind of surprised that they're coming back and asking you this. And usually you'd be really wary. Anyone who comes back and says, oh, can I help you? What can I do for you? You're kind of like, well, what do you want? What do you want from me? What's this about? You're very skeptical. But don't be mad at me, but this is what I'm seeing. Don't be angry. I'm getting this softening, because this is the Empress. So it looks like you're going to soften to them. You're going to soften. Don't shake your head. It looks like you're going to soften to this person. And you're going to at least talk to them. You're going to at least listen to them. So there's some softening happening. And that's what's happening everywhere, really, in all kinds of relationships, not just love. People's true colours are coming out. People are being revealed for what they are. We're getting closer to some people. We're getting further away from other people. Lots of reassessing of relationships, not just love relationships, but it's like, oh, I really feel bad that I left things that way. Maybe I can talk to them. Lots and lots of that kind of thing happening. So that's kind of what I'm seeing now. Okay, so the next card you have your past is the Six of Swords. Okay, this tells me a little bit more. So yeah, you walked away from this person, or they walked away from you. Someone walked away. There was a big break. So this is someone from your past, and now I'm seeing it's probably an ex-love connection. Very, very, very back in your past. So it's kind of like you haven't got that anger around you, or you haven't got your anger around this situation, because it's like lots and lots of times passed since you're with them. And I'm just looking over to the Five of Cups as well, and there's a bridge, so it's like it's water under the bridge now. This is a long time ago, and you don't forget things, but it's like, yeah, it's kind kind of softened now. It's not as harsh. I'm not as angry. So I'm getting that. But I think when you broke up, when this breakup happened or this split, there were lots and lots of words that were said on both sides. There was a word, there was a sentence they said, and it's stuck in your mind. Some kind of sentence, and it was quite personal. So that was in your mind for a long time. You were very angry, very upset, very hurt. So that is something that's been a barrier between you for a long time. I can see that. There's also something else between you, and it feels like it's a person, but it's not like someone's coming between you. It's more like a go-between, if that makes sense. So it might be someone you know, who, like a mutual friend or someone who knows both of you, or it might be a relative who knows both of you. I don't know. It's someone who knows both of you. So it might, because I'm seeing this other person, it might be that they're the tie between you. So they start talking to you and them, and maybe you get to this other person through them, or they get to you through this other person, if that makes sense. So it might be that. Or it might be that you've just got someone between you. I don't know what that is. It's not, again, it's not like someone's coming between you. It's like a mutual person that you both have positive feelings toward. I'm getting that. So yeah, there's so much kindness. I keep on getting this kindness. I keep on getting this Empress energy. Do you know what I'm getting here? It feels a little bit like they might be anticipating and maybe worrying about not being able to see you again. Because a lot of this is happening because everyone's kind of divided up. Everyone's kind of isolated. And they're all kind of thinking, well, how long is this going to go on for? When am I going to see this person again? When am I going to see that again? When am I going to see them? So maybe that's what they're worried about. Maybe that's why they're coming back again. Maybe they've been thinking about you. And it's been like, oh, I can always see them again. But now maybe they're worried that they can't do that. So it might be that. A lot of people are coming back around again because of that reason. I'm seeing that a lot. Yeah, there's something else here. Yeah, I'm getting passage, because I'm just looking at this water, and it's like a passage of water. So it's like a rite of passage. It's like traveling through a rite of passage. So it looks like something was slowed down, something you wanted to achieve. Yeah, slowed, postponed, not stopped. That's the crucial thing. It's not stopped. You know, this boat's not stopped. It's slow. You know, there are all these heavy swords in this boat weighing it down. So obviously it's very slow, and there are 3 people there as well. But it's still going. It's still going. So something's slowed down, but it's going to continue later on. You might have to end up doing this in a different way or something like that, maybe remotely or in some other way. But you're going to get this. It's a rite of passage. So it might be like a graduation, some kind of license, something you're studying for or working toward. You're going to be able to get this. You're going to be able to achieve this. So just know that if that's you. Okay, so the last card you have your past is the Queen of Cups. Yes. So there's lots of feminine energy, lots of very caring, very emotional, all that kind of thing around you in your past. So maybe you've had, lots of women around you. Maybe you're caring for people. Maybe people have been caring for you. There's all of that going on at the moment. So, usually you're not like this. Usually you're the Emperor. But again, I keep on getting this softening. Getting softer, getting slower, slowing down, just feeling a little bit more thoughtful, a little bit more careful, all that kind of thing. And yeah, you're going deep into yourself like this Queen, because look at the way she's looking at this cup. So this is like you were going into yourself, but then you'd bounce back. You could only go so deep, and then you'd bounce back again. So that's kind of what I'm getting. And again, I'm getting this is the beginning of you delving a lot deeper into your soul, so it's not the right time to do that now, because there's all this energy around, all kind of mixed up energy right now. But later on, when things settle, you'll be ready to do that. That's kind of what I'm getting there. So there's something else here. It feels like it literally feels like you were comforting a person. With your words, you're saying things to someone. Yeah, I think there's a woman here. I think there's a woman. It might be a family member, and you're comforting whoever this is. If you know who this is, you're comforting them. You were there for them with your words. There's so much love here. There's so much love here. You know, it feels like you're a rock to them. You're their rock, and maybe that's why you weren't going all that deep into yourself, because you had to be steady. You had to be steady for them. That's what I'm getting. I'll just show you this. I hope you can see this. Yeah, you can see this. So, yeah, this is how I know this. This is how I can see that you were their rock. So if you look at this cliff, there's a cliff just in the background. It's right under the Queen's cup. You were the cliff, you were the rock, and you were holding up the cup. You were holding up their emotions. You were helping them emotionally. See how the cliff's right underneath the cup? So that's you. You're the cliff, they're the cup, and you're holding them up. And, you know, I think you're still going to do that. You're very tender, you're very strong at the same time. That's what I'm getting. And they really, really appreciate that from you. So keep talking to them, keep helping them, whether it's on the phone or whatever, texting, doesn't matter. It's words that you're using, I'm seeing. And I think you were thinking of seeing them, but it was stopped. Lots of people are having this problem. You're going to be able to see them again. But in the meantime, keep on talking to them, because it almost feels like your words are like a lifeline to this person. So if you know who this is, keep on talking to this person. Really, really beautiful. So much care and so much help all over this so far. Okay, so the first card you have your present is the Five of Cups. Yes. So yeah, again, looking into yourself, delving deeply into yourself. That's what this man's doing. He's thinking about everything that's happened. He's very, very deep. He's got his head bowed. So yeah. Also, you know, I think this is about this person from your past, because there's this bridge here, and they want to have this bridge. They want to keep a bridge there. They want to come back. Yeah, they want to help you practically. I'm seeing that as well. I'm seeing that here too. So this is so weird. You're going to think I'm so crazy, but I'll just say this. I'm seeing numbers. So I'm seeing numbers, some kind of measuring, some kind of planning and measuring something, or building or something like that. Tape measures, rulers. I know that's so crazy. It might be that they come and help you put something up or build something or something like that. It might be that. Or it might just be what they do for their job, excuse me. I don't know, that's crazy. I just had to say that. Might mean something to someone, hopefully. It feels like there's someone stopping them as well. They want to come back and talk to you, but there's something stopping them. Something stopping them. They're going to do that. There's something they need to fix first. There's something they need to change before they can come forward to you. Okay. Yeah, they made a big decision at one time. They made a great big decision. This is what I'm getting. And now they're reversing that decision. You know, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune there as well, which is about, you know, the wheel going forwards and then backwards again. It can go forwards and backwards. So it's like a reversal of a decision. And this is a really, really stubborn person. This person's so stubborn. It's like, no, I've made up my mind. I think when they left you, or when you left them, or whatever, they were like, no, I want to be with this other person. I've made up my mind. This is the best person for me. I want them. I'm not going back. And I think they had to eat their words. I think they had to eat their words, because this person turned out to be a disaster, complete disaster. And now they're having to turn back the tide again. And they're thinking about coming back to you again. But there's a lot of mess behind them now. They've created all this mess, and they're going to have to sort through that as well. And also they're dealing with this stubbornness, because they were so adamant that they were doing the right thing, and now they're having to go back on that. So that's kind of really messing with them as well. That's what I'm getting. And also just watch out for this, because if they do come toward you, if they do come and talk to you, and you end up talking to them again, whether you want to be with them or not, I don't know, you might or you might not. There's softening, don't be angry, but there is. But yeah, there's a little bit of jealousy around them. So it might be because of this past person. So just watch out for that. There's a little bit of drama that comes with them. So yeah, I'll talk about the Wheel of Fortune now. It's kind of leading into the same, or it's kind of about the same thing. So yeah, again, softening. There's softening. There's softening between you. There's softening between you. Now, I can't say whether you're going to get together romantically or not. You may or you may not. I think it's definitely what they want. They definitely do want that. Yeah, you're going to be in contact with them in some form. Whether you want to be with them or not or whatever, there's definitely this softening, softer feelings toward this person. Much softer feelings. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, don't be angry. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, the last card you have your present is Justice. Yeah, okay, this feels completely different. This feels quite dramatic, feels a bit stressful. It feels a bit like you're up against a big boulder or a big weight or something. You're pushing against something. That's what this feels like. I think this is something around work. Lots of frustration. There's delays. There are delays everywhere. So we all can't do anything about that. I know as an Aries you don't like delays, but that's what's there. So I think there's something, it feels like work, business, something like that. You've been trying to put something right. Something's very unfair. That's what I'm getting. And you've been trying to put this right. You've been trying to put this right. You've been trying to get this breakthrough in this. You've been trying to make this fair again. That's kind of what I'm getting. But there are delays on top of delays here. So it's very, very frustrating. And it feels like whoever would help you with this or be in charge of this or make a decision, if you're in a workplace, it might be a boss, it might be management, someone who's in charge of something. Usually they're there. Usually they're on top of things. But I think under the circumstances now that's happening everywhere, they've got their eyes somewhere else or their attentions, diverted to something else. They're not on the ball because, their attention has to be everywhere. There's a lot of chaos at the moment, so they can't actually be everywhere. And I hate to say this, but it might actually, if you know what this is about, it might actually get a bit worse, or it might look worse before it gets better. Because I've got this kind of, it feels like someone's a little bit, their back's turned, their back's turned, we can get away with more things, the cat's away and the mice will play. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. So it looks worse for a while. You're going to be sitting back and looking at this and thinking, they're worse, they're getting away with more things. Why is that? I'm trying to do something about this. I'm trying to tell people about this or report this or try and put this to justice, but they're getting away with this. It's really terrible. So just know that, you have got the justice card. There is justice coming to this person, but it is probably going to look a bit worse before it gets better because, whoever needs to look at this, they can't give this the attention that should be on this right now. But it is coming. It is coming. So, just know that if that's you. Okay, there's something else here. It's writing. It's lots and lots of words, lots of text. It looks like an email because I'm getting lots of paragraphs. It's not like a text message. This is a really clear explanation. It's like an explanation in writing. And you're going to understand this. It's, I think this is about someone who kind of left you. It's not this person who's coming back to you. This is someone else. It's not a love connection. It doesn't feel like a love connection. It's someone who kind of left things up in the air. It might be a friend. You were talking to them at 1 minute and then everything kind of disappeared and everything was up in the air. And they're going to come and explain something to you. So I think when they explain this to you, when you read this, you're going to understand right away what this is about. It's like, finally, with the justice card. Everything's balanced out now. I understand what this is now. Before I was all confused. I was really angry. I didn't understand. Now I understand. Now, it might take you a while to find this this email or whatever this is, because I'm seeing lots and lots and lots and lots of words all kind of hidden and scrambled. So it might be that you've got lots and lots of emails and you don't actually see this right away. So you might see this later on. But when you finally do see this, it's going to be like, I understand this now. Okay, I understand this. So if that's you, if you've got this mystery person who's left you, might be a friend, you're going to understand something about them. Now, whether you email them back, whether you're kind of nice to them, I don't know how you're going to react. But you are going to have some kind of, it's kind of like closure. I hate that word, but it's like that. It's like, okay, everything's balanced now, I understand. Yeah, there's lots of thoughtfulness, there's lots of peace in this reading, and there's lots of coming back. And it's really happening everywhere. It's this big energy that's all over the world. Okay, so I'll go on to the future, which is the Three of Wands. So, yeah, so this person who wants to help you again, they're thinking about you, they're waiting to come back again. Again, they have to wait because they've got this big mess behind them. They have to clear up. They've got some other big thing they're still dealing with. So they've got that. And it's really annoying them. That's what I'm seeing here. They're trying to put their back to all this mess. He's got his back to us. And they're trying to look toward you. But they're not just looking toward you in this card, because look at this card. It's so golden. The sky's golden, the sea's golden. So it's like, oh, I remember those great years I had with this Aries person. I remember it so well. The golden years. These were our golden years. So there's this time in your life when you're with them, and it was a long time ago, and you had this time together, and they remember that as a golden time. They remember this as a really, really golden time. But, you've changed a lot since then. You're a completely different person. And I'm just going to talk about this in the Three of Cups at the same time, because they're really kind of talking about the same thing. So they're kind of remembering all these kind of things with rose-coloured glasses or golden-coloured glasses, and they're thinking, oh, I remember this. It was so perfect and lovely and fantastic, and you're completely different now. You're completely different. And just looking at the Three of Cups, I'm seeing a couple of things there that if you look at these women, they're all dancing in the right direction, in the same direction, I should say. They're all kind of working as a team. So I think at one time you might have helped out this person, and now they're coming back to help you. They're going to work with you as a team. Again, I'm seeing something practical. So they're thinking about working with you or helping you. So there's that. Also, the way that you've changed. There's a lot of clean energy around this reading, a lot of clearing things up, with this person that's sending in this email and understanding things. And so lots of clearing up, lots of clean energy. And I think at the time when you're with this person, maybe you weren't as clean, you weren't as healthy. I'm just looking at this wine, so it might be that you were drinking, it might be that you weren't very fit, it might be that you had, I don't know, something that your lifestyle that wasn't very good, it might be a drug problem, I don't know. And now you're a lot different, you're a lot cleaner. And so they're going to kind of, when they kind of talk to you, they're going to think, oh, this person's totally different. And so they're going to surprise you by coming and asking you for help or whatever this is, or however they're going to do this. And you're going to surprise them as well. They're going to be like, they've changed so much. They're totally different. And they shouldn't be surprised because everyone changes. But it is going to surprise them. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. So, yeah, there is this wait for them, though, because they do have all this to sort out before they come toward you. They're very impatient. They don't want to wait, but they have to. There's a lot of mess to sort out. That's what I'm seeing. So with the Five of Swords, this is a horrible card, obviously. I hate seeing this at the end. But this is I think this is about what I was seeing in the Justice card, because you've got this person trying to get away with things. And so it's like, oh, well, the cat's away, the mice will play. Look what we're going to do. We're going to create all this horrible drama and be all terrible. So they're doing all these horrible things. And it looks like this person's deliberately doing this, actually. Look at this man's face. He looks like, oh, it's so funny, I'm hurting someone, I'm getting away with this. And this is around the workplace. So they're doing this deliberately. And that's probably why you really, really want this justice. Because if someone makes a mistake at work, it's one thing. But if someone's doing something deliberately to hurt people, that's a completely different thing. So there's going to be justice. I just want you to know that again. It's going to look like this for a while. It's going to look like chaos. It's going to look like they're getting away with something. They're not going to get away with this. Now, when this justice comes, and it is going to come, the thing that you've got to remember is this person, yes, they're not going to like their punishment. They're going to be punished or whatever's going to happen. But they're not going to be all that remorseful. They're not going to be like, oh, I feel so guilty. They're not that kind of person. Again, look at this man's face. Look at him. He doesn't care. So they're not going to be remorseful. So don't have too high expectations of this person. You don't expect them to be all remorseful. But justice is going to come. So I feel as if I have to keep on saying that, because you're really kind of It feels like you're really up in the air about this situation. You want it to be resolved. There are all these delays. It is going to be resolved.